Okay, it's recording. Alright, sit. How are you gonna sit?
I don't know. Like this?
I just don't want to have too much. Okay, boom. Okay, hey, I'm Noah. This is
I'm Zach.
and we're about to review the first episode of Titans.
On DC Universe.
Yep. I thought it was good for if it's an Elseworld.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're expecting the Titans characters, don't.
Yep, it's very much an Elseworld story because, I mean, it is and isn't because I feel like as you go on, they get other characters right, but mainly Dick Grayson, Starfire, Raven could go either way, but they do Beast Boy well, but, you know.
In the first episode, you don't really see him.
First episode, yeah, you don't even see him, so.
From what I saw, though, I thought they did a good job with Beast Boy.
Mm-hmm.
And I would cast the same person for Robin. I thought he's really good as Robin, but he's not playing Robin.
Yeah, he's a really good
actor. Yeah.
I've seen through like episode 8.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I've only seen the first one.
Yeah, he's
so
only seen
far.
the first one, but yeah. So you want to just start at the beginning?
Yeah, it starts out with you don't know she's dreaming, but Raven is witnessing Robin or Dick Grayson's parents and the accident that happens with them where they die in the, I don't know what it's called, not trapeze.
Yeah.
Oh, they're trapeze
artists.
Okay, trapeze artists. And you see
in
them,
a circus.
Yeah, they die and
the Flying Graysons.
And then she wakes up and then basically you know something's not right with her. If you already know
about Raven,
you already know who she is.
Her father is.
Yeah.
Hint, hint.
Yeah.
But I actually I thought I was gonna hate that scene, judging from the trailers, because I thought it looked awful.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Like
they were actually doing it.
Yeah, showing
really cool.
the parents and that, and you know, we all know how they die. Especially if you've seen the episode, trapeze snaps and his parents fall to their death. Now Dick Grayson's an orphan. In comes Bruce Wayne, and Robin exists. But
yeah, and they changed who Robin is in this. He's a detective who moved from Gotham to Detroit.
Detroit, Michigan.
Yeah. Which I thought was kind of funny.
Yeah.
He's in Detroit.
I mean, yeah. But they say Gotham's worse, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and considering it's an Elseworld, I don't really know what they're doing with Batman in this show.
Yeah, this is another one of my, I guess, problems is, like, it's this episode, right? Where he says that, he basically says his old partner in Gotham, you know, Batman,
which doesn't make sense.
We can all assume, like, solved everything with his fists, which, it doesn't sound like the world's greatest detective, if you know what I mean, like, but I guess this is a different universe, kind of Elseworld story, like we said. If you go in with that mindset...
Yeah, because when I first saw the trailer, I was like, I'm going to hate this.
Yeah.
I'm going to think it's terrible. They're not doing the characters right. But then when I went to watch the first episode, I was like, it's Elseworld. They do this all the time in the comics, too. And I enjoy those sometimes. So I was going to go in open-minded. And I did enjoy it. But depending on how Robin continues on, I'll be okay with it. Like, I'm okay with it now, but like... you know, if it's a good show, then I'm curious to see what they do with the character and why he hates Batman all of a sudden. And
because moving on, we see Robin beat the crap out of a bunch of people.
Yeah, which doesn't make sense because
like,
earlier or later, actually.
He's looking for a specific guy. I forget why.
Because he beat his kid.
Oh, that's right. But yeah, he doesn't really. I mean, he basically is like curb stomping people.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Stabbing people and, you know.
So I don't know why he would have a problem.
Shoving their heads into broken glass and grinding this guy's face.
Yeah.
Like, it was extremely brutal, which is really well choreographed fight, but not really Robin's style, or I should say Dick Grayson's Robin style. But yeah, what's next?
We could talk about Raven.
Okay.
About how there's this man who's following her in this episode. I don't know who he was supposed to be. Are we spoiling or?
Yeah.
All right. he dies. I don't really know what he had to do with Raven or not.
Well, he says right in there he's closing the portal or closing the thing for her father.
I thought it was weird that how they did it all in one episode.
It's set up.
It is.
Shows you there's a
Okay.
cult out
Mhm.
there. Shows you that Raven's important. Her father's important. You know, that kind of a thing.
Yeah,
Her guardian or her mother is not really her mother. It's like all this, like, you know, now there's a mystery around it, and it's actually pretty intriguing stuff.
Yeah, I'm interested to see where it goes.
Yeah, or how they do it. I'm a little, I'll say, is it trepidatious or whatever? Like,
I think that works.
hesitant, I guess, to move to see what they say about it or how they're gonna do it. You know, I don't know if they're gonna go all the way, basically.
Oh yeah, I don't know if they have the budget.
Yeah, so we'll see.
And they did change Raven's powers a little bit in this, quite a bit.
She's more of a demon possessed person,
Yeah,
which
I don't know how I feel about that. I'll have to see more of it to see if it works or not. But Starfire, I hate. From the first episode, maybe she gets better, but
I thought it was pretty cool, like how
Really?
she's introduced.
oh no,
Like
that's fine.
I didn't
but,
like.
yeah,
I
that's
guess
fine.
before you're going to Starfire, like she's introduced like in a car wreck. You don't really know what's going on.
She hit her head obviously, and she forgets who she is.
She doesn't know who she is.
But
It's like a gangster side story. You know, she's looking for Raven, Rachel in the show. You know that she doesn't remember who she is, and then it's basically just her trying to figure out what's happening. Like people are trying to kill her as soon as she wakes up. And but I thought that was cool. It was like
well, I thought it was fine, but then once you actually get to know her, she's kind of a jerk.
there is actually, I mean, I don't want to say anything, but
Maybe
this is just an episode 1 review. So
well, like
we'll just
if
leave
she
it at that.
loses her memory and she doesn't know who she is, but she's already fine with killing people, and that is kind of like
like in terms of like comics to show, she's the least like her counterpart in the comics. Yeah, character.
well, like I'm fine with her killing.
She's
people.
usually like, you know, naive and happy and like.
Like the way she killed the mob boss. I think he's the mob boss or someone.
Yeah, Russian or I guess German gangster.
Yeah, she doesn't know who she is.
Austrian gangster.
Yeah, she doesn't know who she is. He says he loved her and he feels all betrayed and stuff. And then she,
You know that was all. She was just playing him though.
no, I know, but she doesn't know who she is. And then she's already this like much of a jerk. I'd hate to see her when she
forgot
doesn't.
who she was, but she still knows her skills. She's got like, it seems like she has general ideas.
Yeah, but if she laughs then at the dude, which I thought was like oof, because he obviously was very sad, and I felt bad for him. And
He's also an idiot, but I mean,
we don't know that. We've never met the dude. Like he's just there for a second. If they would have got me to know who he was and then find out how bad he is, I don't get to see that. So I just think, oh, this poor guy.
Okay, that's fair.
If they would have I feel bad for the guy, and I just don't like her.
I do like that scene though when he just like shoots her and then
It's really cool visually
with the music and then her powers light up. Another thing about that is they changed her powers so like she just got straight up fire powers, which if they thought it would work better for the show, you know, total change, but whatever. Yeah, that's another difference there. What's after Starfire? Beast Boy, you don't really see Beast Boy. He's basically like stealing a
But yeah,
Xbox video game.
Yeah, which I thought was entertaining. Yeah, but basically by the end of it, the dude who's following Raven tries to kill Raven. He dies.
Basically, she gets kidnapped.
And then she kills him.
Her power comes out. That's, you know.
Yeah, there's this weird.
Kind of weird.
There's this weird thing in it where like her inner self or her self is talking to her, and I always thought that was kind of I didn't care for that little. What would you call it? Like little.
Flair. Style choice.
Style choice. I didn't really care for that style choice where she's talking to herself. But yeah, then Robin, I don't know what he's gonna do with her, but like he then takes her out of there. He doesn't take her back to the police department, so I don't know where that's going. What?
We're watching the Clint Eastwood movie, Every Which Way But Loose.
All right.
Oh, okay. I don't know if you guys are gonna like that or mom.
That movie's awesome.
It's very sexual.
No.
The whole time they're trying to get the monkey to get his rocks off.
I don't remember that.
That's the whole purpose of the movie. They're taking him to have sex.
Really?
Yeah. And then they're having sex on the way.
Okay, well.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
very.
I love that movie.
The
so.
movie's hilarious, but it's kind of raunchy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked it, but you can watch it. It's a good movie.
That movie's awesome.
If it's raunchy, I'm shutting it off.
Okay.
Anyway, but yeah, we were talking about the end. Okay, so
Yeah.
the bad guy of the episode kidnaps Raven. He's gonna sacrifice her heart so that her father basically can't come to Earth. I guess is how he kind of described it. But and Dick Grayson is, because she was. I forget. She went to a shelter. She attacked a cop car because she thought she was getting warned by her other self.
That the person taking her to the shelter was evil
suspected probably of the cult. Maybe. I mean, we were never.
Yeah, they don't.
For sure, they never
it,
tell us either way. But yeah, then so she ends up in the police department. She talks to Dick Grayson. She actually tells him that she knows who he is through her visions.
Mm-hmm. He thinks she's lying or full of it.
Mm-hmm.
So he sends someone to investigate.
But then, lo and behold, they have people in the police department as well, corrupt cops. So basically, he's the one who takes her. But yeah, anyway, so she's kidnapped. Dick Grayson's going to find her. She kills the guy. Her powers, he gets go inside of him and make him throw up.
Yeah. I'm not sure really what kind of power.
I mean, I'm
is,
sure it's like all kinds of internal bleeding and something. She probably crushed everything inside, but. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Dick
different.
Grayson doesn't see her powers because they go back into her before he can enter the room.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he does get her back, and they're together now at the end of this episode. Mm-hmm. And yeah, and Starfire is also looking for her, so that's where this episode really ends. So
yeah. So any negatives and any major things you liked about it, or things like
positives are I kind of liked. I liked the music choices. There's one that I thought was kind of out of place.
Which one?
It's I think it's called like SOB. I forget the name of the band.
What part was it in?
It's basically when Raven is just like homeless. So she's just like, getting a bus to Detroit. And she's just like walking on the streets. And it's like, I thought that was weird. But everything else, I love the music. I love the intro that bum, 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 bum.
Oh, for the, yeah, that's
Titans.
awesome.
Like, thought that was really cool. Mm-hmm. I actually, I like the Robin outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, overall, it's okay. My biggest problem is, like, how they change the characters. It's just kind of hard for me to get around, but like I said, it's an Elseworld story, so, we'll just see where it goes.
Yeah. My major positives are, I like the combat. The action scene with Robin in the alley was really fun to watch. And from what I saw, I like Beast Boy. And
I think he's done the best as far as character. Mm-hmm. He's just like Beast Boy. Mm-hmm.
And I'd say the only thing, all the actors do, I think, a good job with how the characters they are portraying. They're doing a good job at what they obviously want the characters to be. Mm-hmm. I think Raven is probably the weakest actor of the bunch, but even she's serviceable and she's fine. But yeah, I like it. I'd say it's worth a watch.
Yeah, I would recommend it as well. Give it a shot. Yeah. I mean, if you have DC Universe, if you don't want to pay for that, that's understandable too.
Even if you are gonna hate it, I think it's at least worth watching the first one because it's very good as a show. It's the only, if it was the Teen Titans characters,
it would be amazing.
It would be amazing, but going in with the knowing that it isn't them, I think it's a very good show. I think it's entertaining from what I've seen. And I'm interested to see where it goes.
All right, I think that's it. So yeah, we're out.
See ya. 14 minutes.